Hey, what's up my Excel peoples? Today I have a super cool trick for you. Have you ever wanted to flip your data from horizontal to vertical, or maybe the other way around? Maybe you got a list of names that you want to turn into a column, or a table you want to rotate 90 degrees. Well, guess what? You can do that in Excel with just a few clicks. And I'm going to show you not one, but 3 different ways. By the end of this video, you'll be able to transpose any address or range in Excel like a pro. So, are you ready to learn something new? Then let's dive right in.
Now let's go with the first example here, and we can transpose our range of data in 2 ways. Let's say, for example, we've got a range of data that's going across horizontally. So in this first example, it's going to be the copy and paste. I'm going to copy this data, Control-C to copy, select any cell, let's select somewhere down here, and go to paste, and we just paste this, and it transposes data. Same thing with my data. If it is stacked horizontally, Control-C to copy, let's put it over here next to it, and we do a paste and transpose, and it's going to transpose it. Pretty easy, but it's static. And so when you have a change of data, you're going to have to do to copy and paste again. Another example is using the transpose function. Here we got our same 2 tables, and I'm going to use the transpose function equals transpose. I would do the horizontal one first, transpose, select that, and select my array here, press enter, and it's going to transpose it. And the nice thing about this is it's dynamic. Let's say, for example, I change this to some crazy number, and you can see it's automatically changed it. Now, when it copy and paste, it didn't copy and paste the formatting, but that's easy, right? So we had copy and paste, it copy and pasted the formatting here, and basically you can just adjust the formatting here in this example, right? Now let's do it for the horizontal. The same thing, transpose, press tab, I'm gonna select my data here, press enter, you can see it transpose that. Select it and do my borders here. And like I said before, if you want to change data in here, change some big crazy number, it changes dynamically. The thing about this one is if you add additional data in the range, then you would have to change it. Say, for example, I added another quarter here, a Q5. Let's pretend there's a Q5. And I added another piece of data here. You can see it doesn't update unless I change it here to update, and that makes it pretty manual. The next example kind of mitigates that. So let's say, for example, we have this here, and I'm going to make this horizontal. So here we're going to use some new functions, also the dynamic array functions. Transpose was a dynamic array function. The 2 row and 2 column functions are also dynamic array functions. Let's make the row into columns. So we're going to use TOCOL. Press tab to open up parentheses. Now I'm going to select my range here, but I'm going to go a little bit outside here. Let's go to column U. And the magic about this is I can ignore blanks. So like that. And then it's going to put all this data into the range of cells and it's going to spill down. But the blanks are not going to be there. Press enter. And you see one drawback to this is you probably need to do it row by row or column by column. So in this instance, what we're going to do is we're going to move this particular cell up only 1 row, press enter, and you've got our period here. Now all I need to do is take that, Control-C to copy, escape, and then go here, Control-V to paste, and bring this one, A1 to U1. It's going to be A2 to U2. Press enter, and we've got it there. Now the magic comes when we want to extend this out. Let's say I have Q5 again. Double click that to auto fit, and let's put in some crazy data so we know that's in there. And you can see that it puts that in there. So that's a nice thing about this one. You can select the range to go outward a little bit more in the future, and you can put some data in there, and it won't put it into your formula spilled array here until you put data in there. Now, same thing with the 2 row command. If you use 2 row, T-O-R, row, press tab, and it auto completes. Let's do our first column here to make it into a row, and we'll go all the way down to row 30, comma, and then 1 to ignore blanks. Close parentheses, press enter. We've got our period here, and do the same thing. I'm just going to copy this, Control-C to copy, escape, and then go down here, Control-V to paste, and move this one over to B6 to B30, press enter, and the same thing here. If I had a Q5, let's pretend we had a Q5, put the number 1 there, make it easy for us, and you can see it automatically fits. And also here in this instance, the formatting doesn't copy over, so you have to do any formatting you like to do. And I'll add the formatting here also to make it complete. So those are the ways that we can do transpose using the copy paste special, the transpose function, or 2 row to column functions. If you're doing dashboards or kind of simple type of reporting, these 3 methods are something that you can put into your tool belt of special skills.
And that's how you transpose an address or range in Excel. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Excel tips and tricks. To see more videos like this, click the banner at the end. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.